cries for help are going out on social media for a turtle in trouble in Virginia Beach.
Yeah, it has been one of the big talkers on Wavy's Facebook page all day long, and here's why. This is Shredder. Now, I first told you about him at 4 o'clock. The Virginia Aquarium Stranding Response Team has been caring for him for a month, and they just announced they will release him back into the wild later this week. But viewers are concerned that with that big chunk of his shell missing, sending him into the sea will be sending him to his death. So I went to see that turtle and the stranding team today to get the answers to all of your questions.
You don't often see a sea turtle like Shredder with a chunk of his back shell missing. It's gained him a lot of sympathy on social media. After learning he'd be returning to the ocean on Thursday, Lisa wrote on Wavy's Facebook page, "Seems kind of cruel to send him back out there after what he's been through." Angela thinks the aquarium should rethink this. And Marcus Jessica says you'd think the aquarium would keep him to help keep him safe. So 10 on your side went to see Shredder and ask why.
Well, you know, the interesting thing is Shredder wasn't admitted because of the apparent wound in his back area. That's actually healed.
That's right, this isn't the problem. He's in here because he swallowed a hook at a fishing pier and hurt his throat. They can't say for sure what happened to his shell, but it's likely from either a shark bite or a boat strike a few years ago, which healed on its own.
Injuries to the back end of the shell tend to be easier for them to survive. Their lungs are kind of adhered to the top of the shell and the front end of the shell.
As you can see, he swims just fine, and after a round of antibiotics for his sore throat, the aquarium veterinarians, as well as National Marine Fisheries Service and U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, have signed off on his release.
We want every wild turtle to be out in the wild.
Especially Shredder, because he's a Kemp's Ridley, the most critically endangered of sea turtles.
Because if there's any chance that this turtle is going to breed, we want that to happen.
And we all know there are more fish in the sea.
And you can go see Shredder make his return to the sea on Thursday morning at 8:30 at the beach at 31st Street. Now, they're going to do it there for the first time so that locals and tourists can all come out and watch. Now, you may have also noticed that thing on his back. That's an acoustic tag, and it will give underwater codes so the Navy can track him and help scientists to develop better ways to protect turtles near naval training exercises.